which I was only taught briefly at a YMAA retreat. Again, I am more of a representative of their good name than I am an actual member of YMAA. I mean, that's probably arguable, whatever, not the point. The point is we're going to do this spine wave thing today. In White Crane, you use the spine wave as a part of your kinetic striking. I don't want to be that guy, but if you've ever seen the TV show Baki, they have a guy that uses his body like a whip, and so does Baki, so does his dad. This is, if there ever was a way to learn how to do that in an extreme way, it's the White Crane people, the White Crane group, by Quan. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Again, I'm not an expert on this, and I'm just going to give you my rundown. I'm kind of like an in-between, that you can decide if you want to go further and look into these things like deeper and how far you want to go. All right, so we're going to be doing reverse breathing, and I'm going to be in a southern stance. You can be however you need to be, but it's a southern style, so it's going to be a southern stance. So I do this multiple ways because I can feel where my bioelectricity is moving in between my fascial layers. So I'll explain it as best as I can. And again, if you want to know more, before I even get started, bam, go online, yma.com, get it out. Yeah, so all right, let's go ahead and get through this. I'm going to do right over left because I'm a guy. If you know anything about Qigong, if you're a woman, you want to do left over right. But if you're not into Kung Fu or Qigong, you can do whatever you want. All right, so breathe up into your chest. And then let your chest, oh yeah, also as you're breathing up, when you breathe out, you're going to push down, and that's why my hand is here, so I can feel my stomach push out. So I'll come up, and I start mine up. I don't start with the lower spine. You'll understand why in a second. Come up, breathe out, let your upper spine from here up, bend, and as you breathe into your stomach, feel those lower vertebrae start to separate a little bit, and push out and back, and then pull back up to here. It's so hard to, yeah. And if you can see what I'm doing, really try to feel each vertebrae. Don't just do the exercise. Like really get up in here and, well, I probably should start with the out breath first. Yeah, because this part right here is really, really hard to get to be fluidly moving. Yeah, so I'm still working on that. But anyway, so that's what I have for the best to explain to you what a spine wave is. And you got to see me actually do it. We'll get into different styles in a second. We're going to do 3 styles here real quick. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. And again, I'm just going to float through it. Participate, don't participate, evaluate, get the book, get the DVD, figure it out. It is very fun, and I know that Dr. Yang Ming at the retreat did say, man, Master or Grandmaster Kowtow from the Yang Tai Chi group showed him this, and not only for, I mean, it's part of White Crane, but he also showed him this for a stomach issue. So if you're having any stomach issues, you can also do this for that. You don't have to be a martial artist to do these things. You can do this just because you're having lesser subterfuging. Anyway, you have less either fascial response or bioelectric function in your gut, and this is supposed to help according to Master or Grandmaster Kowtow. I do not know his official title. Please forgive me if anybody feels I'm being rude. All right. So anyway, let's go ahead through this. All right. So again, I have to start in the out breath. It's just me. It's probably not right, but it's all I got. And the reason being that I have to breathe out to expand my lower dantian, to start to separate my lower vertebrae to get them more pliable. That's why I start in the out breath, because I have to I can't just, for some reason, I mean, I guess I could. Nah, it's easier just to do it the other way. So just for the sake of the technique, this is just how I do it. Again, do it whatever's comfortable for you. And again, you should feel your hand pushing out every time you breathe out. Now we'll go to the sides. Ooh, this one's rough. As you can see, I'm still working on mine. It's hard to get those middle vertebrae. The bottom ones are actually kind of easy now. I messed up. Adding in the second part of the technique. Okay, so that's your basic spine wave. I'm gonna do some double arm and single arm quickly. If you understand how to use the fascia in your pleural cavities to reflexively get your chi to your hands, it becomes a reflex eventually. At first, you gotta kind of guide it, and you'll question if you're doing it or not. Just keep doing it. You'll get a result. Keep doing the qigong. Keep doing your yogas. Keep doing your chi building, and it'll come. Just like every other human that's ever done it before you. You're not special by not feeling it. You're just not trying hard enough. All right. So let's go ahead and do some of this. Ugh. All right, so do double arm first. I find double arm easier. And if you can't feel chi or you don't care, just focus on continuing that wave into your arms and let your whole upper body relax and turn into this calming, soothing wave. All right, so let's do it. And again, I'm not doing this perfectly, guys. I'm sitting here working on my vertebrae just like you are. And again, if you're sitting down, get up and do this. Do something, do anything, go back and do a better video you like. Continuing. So remember, also when I start the out breath, I am using the end as a beginning, just like a mantra, just like anything else in a lot of the praying monk, fighting monk stuff, right? The end is the beginning, and the beginning is the continuity of an end. So that's why I do it here. So right here, I'm breathing out, pushing down on my stomach, stepping my vertebrae, and this is where I begin in my training, when I'm training, because when I do forms, it's different. Now we'll try some single arm, all right? I'm losing my middle vertebrae there. This one's hard. Ah! No good. You can't see my back, but trust me, it's no good. Try left hand. I'm messing up my middle and middle upper vertebrae again. And when you get down to it, you're actually not so much moving your body and arm. You'll feel your breath just like guiding you. You're pretty much riding your breath through movement. Get back to double. I love double. I'm doing it wrong. I'm missing those middles and lowers again. All right. So that's all I got for you with the spine wave. Again, that was a crazy small crash course, guys. This is a huge spanning soft qigong, and you should really look into it more. Again, I hate looking like I'm a commercial all the time, but I didn't teach myself this stuff. So, and you don't have to go to a school somewhere to do it. The guy made a DVD so you can get it in your home and do it. Even if you're not into Kung Fu, you just want to be the healthiest person you know. Get that DVD. Do everything it says every day. I'll bet you become the healthiest person you know like that. Try me. All right? So anyway, that's the best I have. Again, thank you to YMAA. Thank you, Dr. Yang Jung Ming. Thank you to the entire YMAA family, especially those who've helped me. And yeah, I look forward to meeting you all again. Thanks for stopping by. Peace and blessings. Oh, I'm terrible at technology.